Modern psychology and neuroscience both tell us that when emotions take over, the quality of our decisions drops. In moments of anger, frustration, or emotional overload, the rational part of the brain becomes less active, and impulsive thinking takes control. This is why so many arguments, broken relationships, and life-changing mistakes begin with just one emotional reaction. What feels justified in the moment often becomes something we regret later. The truth is, real strength is not shown in how loudly we react, but in how calmly we respond. There was once a highly respected city administrator who had worked his way up through dedication and intelligence. People recognized his competence, but many avoided interacting with him because of his short temper. If a report had a small error, he would respond sharply. If a meeting ran late, his frustration became obvious. Over time, his team became nervous around him, not because he was unfair, but because his emotional reactions made even small issues feel overwhelming. He believed that being strict made him a strong leader, yet he did not realize that fear was quietly replacing respect. One afternoon, an old mentor who had guided him early in his career visited the office. The mentor observed how the administrator reacted when a junior employee made a minor mistake in a presentation. After the meeting ended, the mentor spoke to him privately. He explained that leadership is not about creating pressure through anger, but about creating clarity through calmness. He told him that when leaders react emotionally, they lose the trust of their team, even if their intentions are good. The mentor reminded him that people perform best when they feel safe, not when they feel threatened. That conversation stayed with the administrator for days. He began to notice how often his frustration came from small inconveniences rather than serious problems. He realized that many of his emotional reactions were habits, not necessities. Determined to change, he started practicing one simple rule: pause before responding. Whenever he felt irritation rising, he slowed his breathing and gave himself a few moments before speaking. At first, this felt uncomfortable. He worried that people might see his silence as weakness. Instead, the opposite happened. His responses became clearer, his tone more respectful, and his decisions more balanced. Over time, the environment around him changed. His team became more open, communication improved, and mistakes turned into learning moments instead of sources of fear. The administrator noticed that his own stress levels dropped significantly. By learning to control his emotional reactions, he not only became a more effective leader, but also found a sense of inner peace he had never experienced before. He realized that authority does not come from anger, but from emotional stability. True power lies in self-control, and the ability to stay calm under pressure is what separates reactive leadership from wise leadership.